Hi everyone, it's Judy from Paper and Old Lace CA on Etsy, and I'm back today with another flip through. This time it's my Grungy Fairy journal, or Grungy Light, I guess. I don't know how grungy she ended up being, but that was my intention. Anyway, she measures 9 by 6 with a 2.5-inch spine. 5 signatures and about 200 pages. She has a nice tassel on the spine with some beautiful glass beads, lots of fibers, lace. The closure is a wide, really textured green ribbon. So we'll just get started. Oh, the cover is it's made from an old book, and on the topper I put layer of burlap and some corrugated cardboard, and then lots of layers of like eyelet, cheesecloth, lace, a glass, another one of those beads, and one of the fairies that you'll see throughout the book, and then a beautiful applique. In the back, here's a page from an old book, Song of the Fairy by William Shakespeare. It's just a little book. So collaged page I did. There's a tiny little, oh, it's going to stick, tiny little flower fairy card. Some of these digitals with the mushrooms and stuff are from Crafty Cat. Put this little bunny on there looking up at the mushroom. This is an old piece of paper that came out of a book that I just embossed. I should say that this journal was inspired by Tiny Treasure's junk journals. She made a beautiful Grungy Fairy book, and a lot of this was inspired by her, like this idea of the half pages. Little envelope with a little card inside to write on. Forest. This says, and if you watch all nature's things, you might just see a fairy's wing. Use lots of grungy coffee dyed lace throughout. Just a little tag. Embossed paper. This is dyed lace paper, got from someone. This just has 2 little tags in it. Kind of little pocket, little tag. Has a bunch of little tiny stamps and little cards and stuff. There's an envelope with just a little piece of writing paper inside. That tag turned out. This is just kind of a plain tag. Trees on it. And I heat embossed these butterflies on there and put some lace and stuff on it. And this is a page out of a Flower Fairy book. A little cluster I made with a little girl on it, little fairy girl, and lace book page. And that's just texture paste on an antique book page. All it takes is faith, trust, and a little bit of fairy dust. Butterfly dangle. There's a feather that I put on with texture paste. And there's a tag I made. It says, "Believe in yourself." There's a beautiful old coffee dyed piece of fabric, and you could like journal under there and have like a hidden spot to write in. This tag says, "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it." It's just layered up with some fabric, lace, cheesecloth. This girl's little fairy's wings, so I put sparkle on. And that's a hidden paper clip. This is a cloth tag that I made out of canvas, and then like stamped in the background, and then put Tim Holtz collage paper and sewed this little butterfly thing on it and spritzed it with that green mica spray. Love it. I love using that stuff. It's just a floating pocket. Little tag in it, a little big tag. Some lace dyed paper that I did. Vellum. Embossed with gold on it. There's another bunny eating the plants. This is flip out tag, some cheesecloth stuff on it. I tried to leave all the threads long, which is kind of the first time I've ever done that kind of style. I think it's the first time I've ever had black in my sewing machine. And then this has got sparkle on it. It says, "My dear little butterfly, you found your way despite all you've been through." It's just die cut. There's a journaling card, little cluster on it, flowers. Another one of those glass beads. And this is just a painting that's in the Creative Commons, so then I just put some die cut fairies and ferns and stuff on it. This little up-tuck thing. With brave wings she flies. And this flips up and there's just a piece of writing paper in there. Sparkle, to put sparkle on the butterfly. And this is another piece from that Flower Fairy book. And then this was another old children's book that I had. It's got fairies on it. Just a little layered tag that flips out. And half of that vellum paper. And this big collage tag that I made. The pocket with the leaf die cuts. And then this is actually an envelope, and I just put some writing paper in there. And then this, I thought this turned out really cute the way it's collaged. Just a tag from the kit. And she says, "Find me where the wild things are," which I thought was kind of ironic actually, because she's just a sweet little girl sitting there reading a book. And then lace pocket, and this was actually one of those pages out of Somerset Studio magazine that they always give you, and for once I was actually able to use it. I just put some of those mica sprays on there and stitched it, and it says "Collect Beautiful Moments." And then this pocket just has a plain printed tag on it. And that's another hidden paper clip. That comes off if you want. And this paper definitely ended up grungy. When I tried to coffee dye it, it almost like fell apart instantly, so I thought it was actually kind of cool, so I just kind of taped it up and went with it. And there's the fairy tag. And then that's just a piece of writing paper, belly band from Eyelet. And that's just some writing paper, little booklet thing. And one of those kind of half pages with made from brown paper. This is a little flip up. a little applique on there. Little sparkles. And this is a double pocket. This is just a little, oh yeah, that was an old postcard. One of those ones you get that are kind of ugly, but the back is nice. So I just put that on the front. And then this big journaling card. It's all stamped. And then this is one of those like layered, it's a layered butterfly. Moth, sorry, moth. Stitched. I like the way that one turned out. Another butterfly collage. There's some beautiful lace on the bottom of that page. A dangly, rusty dangle thing. There's a book page. That says dragonflies are fairies in disguise. That was heat embossed in gold. My heart has wings and I can fly. I'll touch every star in the sky. And there's a feather that I heat embossed in gold. Sparkly wings. Charm on there. In this pocket, I like how this turned out. I embossed that fabric and put like lace and trim and stuff on here. And then that's just one of those acetate moths from Tim Holtz. And I like having stuff sticking out the top, so I made it extra tall so it would stick out there. Oh, and this little dangly thing. So I don't do resin. So I had seen this Mod Podge stuff in Michael's. It's called Dimensional Magic. So I thought I might as well try it, and it actually works really well. But the only thing is you have to watch out, it gets bubbles in it sometimes. I don't think this one got bubbles, but if you do, just like poke them, smooth it out before it's dry. Oh yeah, and this is another one of those old postcards that I just altered and put a bird on this one. Shine brightly, and that's another flip. I like how this page turned out too. I sort of stamped and stenciled and everything in the background, and then fussy cut her out and sparkled her wings up. Another collage tag and lace on the side. Some more of that pretty lace. There's one of those flower fairy postcards. Cluster. Case and stuff. It's the middle of the last signature. And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. I always like that quote. Collage tag with lots of lace on it. Embossed paper. There's a Flower Fairy collage tag. Let the little fairy in you fly. This girl's printed on vellum. She was actually one of the images that I did in AI when I was playing with that quite a while ago now. Fairy flag, like a journaling card somebody made. I bought that off of someone. And then this is a page from an old book about butterflies and moths. Copyright 1958 was the last printing, it says. The paper's got like a really nice brown patina on it. And that's it. Back's just plain. That beautiful ribbon on it. It's quite foresty. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that if you wouldn't mind. And bye, see you next time.